morning all of you. I am Saraswati Ansani, your biology teacher, and I welcome all of you in this Gyan Jyoti online class. So student, in your previous class, I already taught this chapter. Which chapter? Control and coordination chapter 2. Control and coordination. So in your previous class, I taught about neurons, how informations are transferred from one neurons to another neurons. I already told that what is a neurons? Like the unit of our body is called what? Cell. Cell is called basic structure or functional unit of our body. Just like that, neurons are also basic unit of nervous system. Means so many neurons are combined and formed by nervous system, and neurons are responsible for the transmission of information. Okay, so in between two neurons, synapses are present, and in synapse some chemicals are released, and through these informations are transferred. So in your previous class, we learned what? About reflex art. So reflex art is the spontaneous movement. Quick and spontaneous movement are called reflex art. So what happened in reflex art? Receptor. Receptor means who receive the information are called receptors. Means skin. Receptor are present in skin. The information are transferred through the sensory nerve. Sensory nerve to the spinal cord. Spinal cord. Then spinal cord to informations are again transferred back to the motor nerve. Motor nerve. Then effect muscles. So see here, receptor receives some information and transfer to the sensory nerve. Then sensory nerve transfer to the spinal cord, and here information are interpreted, and again spinal cord give information to the motor nerve, and then motor nerve to effective muscles. Information are transferred. Okay. So here not only the function of spinal cord, but also brains are also involved. So brain is, without brain we cannot think. Okay, but brain is the master of the nervous system. Brain is called master of the nervous system, but brain give responsibility to the spinal cord to handle all the quick and spontaneous action. That's why here brain are not involved. Okay, so brain and spinal cord are called CNS. CNS means central nervous system. Brain and spinal cord are called what? Central nervous system. CNS. Next, we learn about the what? Brain. Brain is present in a bony box, and inside the bony box filled with fluid-filled balloon that protect our brain from shock. Okay. So brain is divided into three parts. That is forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. See the structure that is present in your book. See this structure. See, this is the structure of our brain. Forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Okay. Hindbrain are divided into three regions, that is pons varolii, medulla oblongata, and cerebellum. So see the function of brain. First function of forebrain. Forebrain have a separate area for smelling, smelling, sight, etc. And they have area to receive sensory impulses and sensory impulses receive, and it is main thinking part, means forebrain involved in the thinking. Then midbrain, forebrain control all voluntary movement. Okay, voluntary movement means the movement which is controlled by our will are called voluntary movement. Okay, then hindbrain and midbrain control involuntary movements. Okay, hindbrains are divided into three parts. What? Medulla, pons cerebelli and cerebellum. So medulla control the vomiting and salivation. Okay, but cerebellum help in going to straight line, riding a bicycle, etc. So this is the function of central nervous system, that means brain. Okay, so this is the nervous system of humans. But next we talk about the plant. Plants do not have any system to transfer message to their body. Okay, but when we touch a mimosa plant is swimming plant, their leaves are cold, and a seed is germinated and their root goes to the soil, and stem move upward direction in air. Okay, so in plants two types of movements is there. One is dependent on growth and another one is independent of growth. Dependent of growth means when we touch the swimming plants, leaves are cold but no growth is occurred. Okay, but in the direction of root and stem, their growth are occurred. So in plants two types of movements is there. One is dependent on growth and another one is independent of growth. Okay, next plants also have used electrochemical to transfer message to. When we touch the swimming plants, suddenly leaves of swimming plants are closed. Then plants also use electrochemical to transfer message. Okay, the movement caused in plant in response to stimulus or are called trophic movement. So trophic movements are divided into different types. That means one is phototropism. Photo means light. Tropism means movement. Phototropism, hypnotropism, chemotropism, hygrotropism, and geotropism. So tropism means movement of plants in response to stimuli as called tropism. Then phototropism means, here photo means light, tropism means movement. So here stimulus is light. Then hypnotropism means stimulus is touch. Okay, chemotropism means stimulus is chemicals. Hydrotropism means stimulus is water. Stimuli is water. Then geotropism means stimuli is what? Gravity. So this is about tropism. Okay, this is about what? Tropism. Next we discuss about the hormone responsible for growth and development of plants. Hormones present in plants are called phytohormones. Hormones present called growth hormone. Growth promoting. It is called growth promoting hormone because it promotes the growth of the plant. It is present in the top of the shoot. Present in top of the shoot. In your previous class, previous chapter, that means tissue, we read about the meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue present in the top, and that is help in the growth of the plant. Okay, means meristematic divide and cell, and that they help in the growth of the plant. So auxin secretes hormone, and that hormone is responsible. That hormone move to that hormone help to the growth of the meristematic tissue. Okay, so one room is there. See, this is one room. Here one window is there, and here one small plant is present. Plants move towards the light. Why plants move towards the light? Because due to auxin. Means auxin is present. See, this is plants. Auxin is present in the top of the shoot. Okay, so top of the shoot. Auxin present in the top of the shoot, and it is help in the growth of this part. Okay, auxin is sensitive to light. Auxin is sensitive to light when light falls on this side. See, sun. Imagine this is sun. When light falls in this side, then plants bends like this. Okay, auxins are deposited in this side, so plants is bent. So auxins are called growth hormone. Okay. Next is gibberellin. Next hormone is gibberellin. Gibberellin hormone. It is also called growth promoting hormone. It is also promote growth. Okay. Next is so gibberellin is also called what? Growth promoting hormone, and it is help in the cell division and differentiations of the plant. Okay. So next is next hormone is echin. That is also called growth promoting hormone, and that hormone is help in the what? Ripening of food. Echin. Next is cytokinin. Cytokinin is also growth promoting hormone. It is help in cell division, and it is present in the seed and fruits. Okay, so these four hormones are called growth promoting hormone. Growth promoting hormone. Because these four hormones help in the growth of the plant, but another hormone is, that is fifth hormone is abscisic acid. Abscisic acid. It is called growth inhibiting hormone. It restricts the growth of the plant, and due to these hormones, leaves are held and fruits are also held. So this is about the hormone of the plant. It helps in the growth of the plant, and this is growth is restrict the growth of the plant. So next we discuss the animal hormone. Okay, human hormone. In our body, different hormones are secreted. So hormones are a chemical substance that is secreted in our body. In our body, two types of glands are present. Then what is glands? Glands are found in specialized tissue. Okay, means different types of cells are making glands. Special cells are called glands. Glands are two types. One is exocrine glands and another one is endocrine glands. Glands means it secretes hormone. Exocrine gland and endocrine gland. but exocrine glands secretes only what? Enzymes. They have DOC. Exocrine gland have DOC. DOC means special organ that present that for the storage of what? Secretion of exocrine means it has special type organ to transfer information to the target organ. Okay, but endocrine gland they have not any DOC. They are called dockless gland. They are called what? Dockless gland. They transfer the message via the blood. Okay, so this is the two types of gland, endocrine and exocrine gland. So now we read only about endocrine glands, and example of exocrine gland is sweat gland, liver and pancreas are called both exocrine gland and endocrine gland. Pancreas involved in both gland. So this is about gland. Next we talk the endocrine gland. So first we talk about the pituitary gland that is present in the top of the head, present in our head, and pituitary gland are called master gland of our body. They secrete growth hormone. They secrete what? Growth hormone and various stimulating hormone. They directed the other hormone. They controls the other glands. They controls the other glands function. So this is called master glands. Pituitary are called what? Master glands. Okay. Next